All right. The poem I'll say first here is one I wrote yesterday because yesterday was my mother's birthday. So I thought, let me write something for the Queen. And so I wrote this, which is called She Shone Light on My Mythical Bird. I wrote this poem not because you were born on this day, but because from out of space you arrived on planet Earth with such grace that your entrance made it seem like you were floating a few feet above the ground. But eventually your crown weighed you down. And as you lowered and touched the surface of the earth, your essence forced the tectonic plates to crash into each other. Those plates falling out of the kitchen sink where Mother Earth washes dishes with both cold water flows and hot lava. Mama, you shook the whole earth with your heartbeat. The world and everything in it was all over the place. But you saw where each tiny molecule of everything around you had fallen and you put it all back together, golden, exactly as it was. Because you are a goddess, Mama. And every magician and healer under the sun deserves their praise. I wrote this poem not because today is the day you were born, but because your birthday is mine too. It is the day I took my maiden flight on the wings of a huge mythical bird with wings that change colors to confuse the witches of this world. And it disappeared altogether when my soul started approaching your womb. If you had not been born, I would have been sitting in the waiting room, looking up at whether the flight number would ever be called. And when you uttered your first cry of rhythm, the flight information display system came on. And I checked in my soul at the gate for the same journey that you had taken almost 2 decades and a half before my time. Mama, I know it is hard being a ghetto mother because you are sick or shame. The world will laugh at you with all different kinds of pain, Gaia, from rent to school fees to funeral tents for hire to being afraid to walk at night. With no one realizing that when you arrived from out of space, the light you were covered in was filled with every gemstone that the earth crushed and any of its upturned dust had ever known. That the broken tower lights on days when they would miraculously turn on were actually powered by your fast beating heart as you walked in the darkness, hoping they come back on and show you the way, protecting you from the evil that men do. That the light in your eyes shone through not to magnify your tears, but to prove that all of the universe undiscovered gemstones had been building a home inside your eyes for years, enlightening the path for my mythical bird every time you looked up at the sky. A light so bright it changed the colors of my mythical bird's invisible wings, so that witches would not shoot it down with their flexible slings. Sihlala sifunga ukuthi omama sizabenzela okuhle. We always swear we're going to do beautiful things from our own mothers. So my dream is that you hold on and drown the world's laughter, no matter what form it disguises itself in, because the universe is always hiding a miracle. The universe always hides its best hand, mama, saving it for when everyone had long already assumed it had lost the game. Thank you.